What's the one thing in your life that you're most afraid of getting wrong?
Wow, that's deep. Damn. Hopefully don't cry. I think it's to disappoint my parents.
Hey guys, welcome back to An Interesting Take. We walk around every day looking like we have everything all put together, and maybe we do, but probably it's only on the surface. But beneath that, most of us are probably quietly terrified of getting something wrong. Probably not failing at work, probably not being a good mother or father, or probably not destroying a relationship that is extremely important to us, the real things. And the heaviest part of it is that we are sometimes carrying this completely alone. So here I am asking random strangers in Berlin to say it out loud. What is the one thing in your life that you're afraid of getting wrong? Let's see what everyone has to say. Welcome to An Interesting Take.
I wouldn't say I'm afraid of getting anything wrong, because in life you can't be perfect. And then once you get older, you learn that life is about making mistakes and becoming a better person.
Probably either raising my kids or not doing what's right for me. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. In terms of maybe career.
Getting wrong, I guess not choosing the people around me good, or not treating the people around me good, I would say, yeah.
That I haven't loved people enough.
Well, not doing the things that scare me, because if you don't do the things that scare you, you're never going to want to do them. You need to step out of your comfort zone and work around the things that scare you.
School at this point, I've been working, as cliche as it sounds, I've been working very hard towards it for these past few years.
I feel like, we're here because we just graduated college.
The thing that I'm most afraid of getting wrong is, that's a really fine question. I would say that at this point in my life, I'm actually less scared of getting things wrong opposed to not trying things at all.
Yeah, okay. The tears are coming, but yeah.
Trying to pursue a career in music right now. I've just graduated uni. I'm in a place in my life where I'm very content of where I want to be and very headstrong in where I want to go. But I've not always been like that.
I think being out, sharing myself with the world, and not letting other people's judgment and criticism affect it on me.
What are you doing to make it right?
I think I try to put myself out there. I try to just be myself. I don't like putting on an act. I don't like pretending I'm something I'm not.
Do you actually have a fear of probably music was not the right thing, or what if?
Yeah, growing up, I wanted to play football. Everyone my age wants to be a footballer. That never happened. And then I had mates that went on to be professionals. And when I didn't make it down that field, I didn't have anything else at the time that I felt like I was good at. So in a sense, I felt like, I had failed in where I wanted to go. But at such a young age, it is quite scary as well. So.
And what happens if you get it wrong?
There are setbacks that happen, but you learn from that. You learn from your mistakes, and you better it going forward in the future. I surround myself with people I like. I try to make new friends. I talk to strangers on the streets. Always try to meet new people, see what their lives are like, how they approach life. It's the kind of same thing you're doing almost.
You found the fear to be extremely helpful.
Yeah, it opened other doors to other things that I'm good at, and that I would probably never went and pursued anyway if I hadn't failed in that certain avenue.
That's amazing.
I wouldn't also say I failed at it. I'd say I just wasn't good enough.
Really trying to get out there and knowing that failure, so to speak, is just kind of part of the process, but it's so much better to have tried something and have it turned out differently than you may have thought than to have just lived to regret it. So just trying to live with less regrets, I would say. I fear the regret more than the actual doing it.
I think the people around you is what makes you go through life in the good times and the bad times, and if you choose them good and you treat them good, I think they will do the same to you, and it's a much pleasant and easy way in life, and I think that's the most important way.
And how important it is to make your parents happy?
I would not say make them happy. They're quite chill of what I do, and they're proud of me. But because I know how hard they come, to raise me and my sister, so I just want to try my best to let them be proud of me. So I don't want to disappoint them.
And what happens if you choose them wrong?
Everybody have heard or have met or know somebody that went through the wrong path because they joined some people that didn't were not the best for them. And I think, yeah, they can lead you to some wrong path. And I think that's the worst thing that could happen to you. Losing time or wasting time or not being able to, at some point, choose your own way because you've made so many bad decisions that
Your life is just on the run.
you're not free anymore.
Like, I don't want to see the look in their eyes like, oh, yeah. Even though they did not. I think I get it right, like, basically all my life, actually. Like, they're quite chill. But I think I just want them to feel, like, easy because their life been quite difficult. So I just don't want them to worry about me. I want them to feel like, okay, like, everything is going on fine. Don't worry. I don't want to, like, add burden on their life. I just want them to, like, happy, chill. Yeah.
Yeah, things that I would change from the past. Some things, even though they're painful, you might think that you might want to take back. I think that's still really important to experience. And because without those things, you don't have a greater perspective on what's going on. I would say if I was going to change something in the past, I think it's pretty cliche, but maybe spend more times with loved ones that aren't here, even though it's like, it's selfish. You only wish those things because you love those people so much. So just spending time with people who are no longer here. Taking the time to be more present and understanding that even though part of you might feel nervous and part of you might feel scared, it's only a part of you. So trying to isolate that from saying, I'm scared or I'm nervous, but a part of me is scared, a part of me is nervous, and understanding that that is human, and that's part of being brave, is not being unafraid, but doing the things that scare you and overcoming them anyway. So I think for me, just understanding that feeling nervous is natural, feeling a little scared is natural, and understanding that it's all part of the process towards growing and getting and changing.
School at this point, failed a lot at it, and this is the furthest I've actually been able to get over these last few years. And I'm really hoping that I can actually keep going further with my education. But it's just something I don't want to happen, but there's nothing you can really do about it if you fail. You just gotta try again.
So I'm definitely scared of getting like my career path wrong, you know what I mean?
And what's your career path?
I'm going into just starting my first job in accounting in August. So I hope everything I studied for in college was worth it, and that creates a great future, but it's definitely scary jumping in the real world.
In my early life, like my early 20s, I had a lot of depression. I got stressed very easily, and I've been taking steps to improve my physical health and to try and be less stressed so that I can go into whatever happens next with a clear mind, to just take in stride whatever happens, whatever the results may be.
Hopefully I'm able to build a family from that job, and that's really would be the end goal, is forming a family, being able to support them.
And who would be affected if you got it wrong, actually?
I guess the idea of my potential future family would the most, and then me.
Yeah.
I believe in myself a lot. I think I'll be fine. I'm not scared about it, but it's definitely just a little, it's worrisome to think about so far in the future.
Hey guys, sorry to interrupt the video. So far I've spoken to so many different people, and everyone have different things that they are afraid of getting wrong. And that makes life beautiful, because there's not only just one thing, there's so many different things. So if this video made you think so far, please like, subscribe, and also please leave a comment. I would love to hear what are the things that you are also afraid of getting wrong in your life. And let's get back into that video.
Like at the moment I'm in college, but like I've been back and forth, like in between courses and different stuff like that, and it's just like this course now is kind of what I want to be doing, but it's not what I feel is calling me. Do you know what I mean? So I just really want to make my mark on the world. I really just want to make a difference and just, I don't know, just do something.
And what happens if you get it wrong?
Then it is what it is.
Yeah?
If you get it wrong, sure, look, maybe it wasn't meant for you anyways. But I think that's it's hard to like know what's wrong and what's right. Do you know? I don't know if I'm going around in circles here, but
No, you definitely just speak your truth.
But I don't know. I don't think there's something wrong. Do you know? Like for example, me and the girls are going away for 6 weeks, and like back home it was just so hard to leave for a while. But like, I know it's not wrong to leave, but you feel so terrible. You actually just feel terrible, do you know? You feel so awful leaving them, but you know that you have to go and do your life. Because like over the last year, it's just been like fairly hard in my life. And I think this is the like one thing that has actually kind of gotten me through it, do you know? So, yeah.
Or I haven't loved life enough. You know, that I haven't appreciated all the blessings that I have had. I feel like I've had this tremendous life. Every adventure I ever wanted to have, adventures that I didn't want to have, I had them, and they were all amazing in the end. There were so many gifts, and that I just didn't tell everyone in my life. I love you.
Wow.
And I wasn't loving to my neighbors. That I worry about. I'm reading a lot. I like Thich Nhat Hanh. I like these Buddhists, and he says meet everything with a smile. And when I'm walking down the street, I want to smile. You know,
wow.
at people. Yeah,
I love that.
Well, yeah, it makes a big difference. You know, when you walk, you can be down, and when someone smiles at you, it can make a huge difference. Well, after I had a horrible 10 years, it was just my husband died, and then I lost like the whole older generation in my family. So now I'm the older generation, all these people that I loved, and then I counted on for advice, and I really shut down. Wow. I did. I found out that half the people my age are clinically depressed, and it's just, you know, if you're in that state and you're not connected, if you're becoming isolated and your head is a nightmare, you know, where you can see everything you're thinking is wrong, but you can't change it, be open to therapy. And modern medication is a wonderful thing. Okay. It truly is. It allows you to be yourself. And then you reduce it, and it gives you time to heal and your brain time to change the patterns. And like I said, with prayer and with therapy, with admitting the big I need help. I need help. Admitting that.
Love that.
You know, and yeah, I think that's what I'm doing. Just humility is big. Being humble and appreciating everyone and everything. I talk to trees. I'm in a good place in my life.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful. So one word that you'd want for your future?
Live. Excitement and empathy.
Fulfilling.
It's kind of an armor.
Peace.
Moving forward with my life instead of just being stuck.
Proud.
Bright. It has to be bright.
Love.
Love. So hey guys, we have come to the end of another episode. And what I want to say is that nobody that I spoke to today had it all figured out. And to be honest, neither do I. But what struck me is that everyone is trying, quietly, imperfectly, every single day, trying not to get it wrong. So come to think of it, maybe that effort, even though nobody's not seeing it, is exactly what getting it right is all about. So if this video actually made you think, please like, subscribe, leave a comment, and I hope to see you in another one. And thank you so much for watching An Interesting Take.